Driving down these empty highways, shadows cling to me, searching for redemption in the neon tapestry. With a heart so heavy, burdened by my past, in this restless journey, I'm the one to blame. Seeking out a spark, a light to guide me through on this road of lost souls. Will I find you? Take my hand, we can chase the dawn. Find a way to make the broken strong. In this ballad of the penitent, we sing along, searching for a soul to carry on. Oh, the road is long, but hope's still alive. With every heartbeat, I strive to survive. In the arms of the night, let your spirit soar. Together we can find what we're searching for. Hey, take my hand, we can chase the dawn. Find a way to make the broken strong. In this ballad of the penitent, we sing along, searching for a soul to carry on.
My paint is cracking on a grease paint smile, a graveyard joke stretching mile after mile. The clown picks a grease-stained flower from the mud, while the engine spits oil like a cough full of blood. He rolls a pair of dice made of human bone, looking for a punchline he can call his own. The hippie wears a crown of dried out weeds, counting out a rosary of stolen deeds. He talks about the light while he holds the blade in the shadow of the valley where the debts are paid. He says the universe is hungry for a sacrifice, and every soul we take is just a market price. The pavement is screaming under the black rubber tires. We're lighting up the prairie with 1,000 funeral fires. With a painted face and a flower child and a girl who won't obey, we'll chase it down the sunset in a stolen Chevrolet. The map is torn to pieces and the law is left behind, just a jagged trail of heavy hearts for the highway patrol to find. The rebel girl sits in the back with a shotgun hot. She's the only one who knows exactly what we've got. A suitcase full of hollow dreams and silver spoons, and the fading echoes of some desert tune. She doesn't believe in peace or the circus ring. She just wants to hear the heavy metal sing. They stopped at a diner near the edge of town to watch the American dream go crumbling down. The clown told a riddle that nobody could solve, while the hippie watched the heavy gears of fate revolve. The girl pulled the trigger and the lights went dim, and the cup of the righteous overflowed the brim. The pavement is screaming under the black rubber tires. We're lighting up the prairie with 1,000 funeral fires. With a painted face and a lover child and a girl who won't obey, we're chasing is torn to pieces, and the law is left behind. Just a jagged trail of levy hearts for my highway patrol to find.
Lonely through these darkened streets, searching for a soul to share these bittersweet dreams. Once I was a phantom lost in endless nights. Now I'm near the end, can I find the guiding light? Each shadow whispers tales of who I used to be. In the silence floats a haunting melody. Take my hand, let me show you the way. I'm a penitent phantom, longing to stay. On this road I seek more than just solace. In your heart is where once I held the stars. Now they fade out like a ghost. Every highway bends as I chase what I want most. Glimmers of past haunt corners of my mind. But if you're the light, then I think I might find. Take my hand, let me show you the way. I'm a penitent phantom, longing to stay. On this road I seek more than just solace. In your heart is where I'll find my promise. The rhythm of the night. A heart full of hope, I'll become your ego. Take my hand, let me show you the way. I'm a penitent phantom, longing to stay. On this road I seek more than just solace. In your heart is where I'll find my promise. I wandered down a lonely road in silence, searching for a light to guide my way. The shadow of a ghost with faded memories. I'm longing for a heart that's gone astray. Where have all the good souls gone to wander? I feel the weight of choices lost in time. It's the ballad of the penitent phantom. Give me a soul to take. I found a broken promise in the moonlight, a whisper of a dream that slipped away. With every step I take, I feel the echoes haunting me like ghosts of yesterday. I'm chasing down the stars that lost their glimmer. I seek a warmth to light my darkened night. It's the ballad of the penitent phantom. Give me a soul to take. Shadows, the columns they beckon in the night. Traveling far with burdens on my shoulder, searching for a soul to make it right. It's the ballad of the penitent fan. soul to take.
The chrome reflects the desert sun while the rubber bites the dust. My engine screams a heavy iron anthem thick with rust. I am gripping on the handlebars with the knuckles turning white. I am racing through the shadows of a long and hollow night. The wind is pulling at my skin like a dead eye to fate. I am kicking down the gears before I reach the heavy gate. The road behind is bleeding in the mirrors made of glass. Counting every mile until I let the spirits pass. My palms are open wide and there's light pouring through the scars. I am carrying the stigmata beneath the freezing stars. Just like the Galilean hanging on the wooden frame, I have got the punctures in my grip and no one left to blame. It is a heavy kind of freedom when you leave for what you steer. I am washing off the salt and gold in every drop of fear. The metal vibrates in my chest, a rhythm of the bone. I am a prophet on a gasoline and a leather padded throne. Coming back to the scene where the shadows play the crime, turning back the clock against the gravity of time. I am the son of a bitch who survived the holy fire, tangled in the grease and the rusted copper wire. The engine is my gospel and the highway is my tune, riding through the thunder in the belly of the gloom. With the punctures in my bones, I am reclaiming what was mine at the scene of the crime where the stars refuse to shine. The yellow tape is fluttering in against the desert fence. The evidence is mounting at a terrible expense. I can smell the cordite and the scent of burning oil. The truth is buried deep beneath the thick and sandy soil. I did not come for mercy, and I did not come for peace. I came to find the lock and finally earn my own release. The silver on my Harley is the only cross I bear. Cotton free the silence of the heavy midnight air. I am walking by the jagged edge of where it all went wrong. The silence here is heavy and the memory is strong. I look down at my bleeding hands and clench them into fists. The ghosts are rising slowly through my swirling morning mist. This alley's all justice turned into a jagged lie underneath the cold and unobserving hollow sky. I am the witness and the killer and the man who ran away, but I am standing in the wreckage at the breaking of the day. The cylinders are cooling as the heat begins to rise. I am staring at the asphalt with these tired hollow eyes. The holes are getting wider and the blood is running thin. This is where the ending of the story must begin. Coming back to the scene where the shadows play the crown, turning back the clock against the gravity of time. I am a son of a bitch who survived the holy fire, tangled in the grease and the rust with copper wire. The engine is my gospel and the highway is my tune, throne of blinding white, watching the shadows lengthen in the holy light. He folded his hands when the nails began to dry. He looked away to keep the ancient law alive. A quiet betrayal in the garden of the deep, while the shepherd let the youngest lamb fall asleep. He turned his face to the wall of the sky, letting the innocent blood run dry. But the one in the furnace, the one in the flame, reached out a hand and whispered a name. The Creator walked out on the debt he owed, but the tempter stayed on the jagged road. There's a silence that rings like a broken bell from the heights of the stars to the mouth of hell. One father demanded a vinegar kiss to fulfill a scroll and a prophecy's bliss. The other stood firm in the suffering grit, refusing to let the final candle be lit. He turned his face to the wall of the sky, letting the innocent blood run dry. But the one in the furnace, the one in the flame, reached out a hand and whispered a name. The Creator walked out on the debt he owed, but the tempter stayed on the jagged road. Mercy is a mask for a cold design, to leave the air trailing your vine. They tell you the fall was a wicked thing, but who caught the boy with the broken wing? The master of lightning turned out the sun, while the master of coal saw the work wasn't done. He turned his face to the wall of the sky, letting the innocent blood run dry. But the one in the furnace, the one in the flame, reached out a hand and whispered a name. The Creator walked out on the debt he owed, but the tempter stayed on the jagged road. He turned his face to the wall of the sky, letting the innocent blood run dry. But the one in the furnace, the one in the flame, reached out a hand and whispered a name. The Creator walked out on the debt he owed, but the tempter stayed on the jagged road. Silver jingles in a heavy leather purse, a shadow leaning by the olive trees. The garden air is thick with a pending curse, and dusty sandals dragging through the breeze. I watch him counting out the bloody price, a hollow man with copper in his stare. I walked the desert and I felt the ice, but nothing colder than the secret there. If I had caught him by the temple wall before the signal and the serpent's kiss, I would have made the righteous gavel fall to keep the Savior from the deep abyss. The hempen rope is waiting in the dark, the cedar branch is reaching for his soul. I'd be the one to leave a jagged mark and reclaim every piece the devil stole. Oh, I would strike the traitor down to dust to stop the history of the broken bread. I'd shatter every link of ancient rust and leave the poison of the ghost unsaid. I'd bury him beneath the shifting sand where no one finds the bones of such a man. I'd take the bitter iron in my hand and break the sorrow of the master's plan. Oh, I would strike the traitor down to dust to stop the such a man. I take the bitter iron in my hand and break the sorrow of the master's plan. But would the prophecy just find another mount? Would someone else step from the pouring rain to bring the weary winds from east to south and trade the holy life for private gain? If I erase the stain upon the fort, would mercy lose its meaning in the fight? Perhaps the villain is the heavy door that lets the morning overcome the night. I put away the blade and bow my head. The moon is rising like a pale white stone. The wine is poured and shared among the dead, and every man must walk the path alone. The 30 pieces scatter on the ground, a hollow sound that rings across the years. In every silence is the traitor found, in every peril of a hidden fear. Oh, I would strike the traitor down to death to stop my history of the broken bread. I shattered every link of ancient rust and leave our boys another ghost unsaid. I bury him beneath the shifting sand where no one finds the bones of such a man. I take the bitter iron in my hand and break the sorrow of the master's plan. Oh, I would strike the traitor down to just to stop the history of the broken bread. I shatter every link of ancient rust and leave our boys another ghost unsaid. I bury him beneath the shifting sand where no one finds the bones of such a man. I take the bitter iron in my hand and break the sorrow of the master's plan.
Dust has settled along the porch where we used to sit, the shared copper coins and the secrets of burial pit. I counted every promise like a bead upon a string, but you were carving out the hollow for the sharper thing. Your shadow stretched across the threshold of my trust, turning every silver bow into a pile of red rust. I held the door open while you scouted out the floor, planning how to leave me begging for the lock upon the door. I am not your friend, you son of a bitch. I am the ditch where your heavy conscience will finally quit. You sold the map for a handful of color fake glass. Now watch the seasons burn while you shiver in the grass. The blood in the ink has dried up black and cold. There is no mercy left in the stories that we told. The ghost of a handshake is a curse on the palm. There is no prayer, the silence, and no breeze in the balm. You look for a brother in the reflection of a blade, but you are just a debtor to the wreckage you have made. I stripped your name from the rafters of my home, left you out in the wind where the hungry wolves roam. Do not speak of the days when the bread was broken fair. The scent of your reason is hanging in the stagnant air. Go find another fool to swallow down your bait, to navigate the labyrinth of your fabricated fate. The bridge is a skeleton of charred and broken pine, and I have drawn a jagged and an everlasting line. The mirror cracked when you looked it in the eye, because even the glass couldn't stomach such a lie. The wind is rising and the dead is coming too, and there is nothing in the
this wasteland wait for you.
I am not your friend, you son of a bitch.